everyone, once again welcome all of you in Maths online class. Students, in this video I will be explaining the new topic of the lesson 4 and which is the cube root. If you understand the square root, so you can easily find the cube root. So same square root and cube root both are the same, but only one thing different is here 3, and means power in the cube power will be 3, in square what powers are there? Powers are there 2. Powers are there 2. So these are this is a square and this is a cube. And cube, you know what is a cube? When we raise to the power of any number 3, अगर हम किसी numbers की power 3 कर दें तो वो उसका cube होता है. Means 5 raised to power 3. So this is, so what is the cube of 5? Means 5 multiplied by how many times? 3 times. So look here. Suppose that here is 3. So what is the cube of 3? 27. Cube of 3. So cubed of 3 is a 27. And then just so 27, 3 cube of 27 means 3 multiplied by how many times? 3 times. So this is a cube. Now cube root of 27 what? Cube root of 27 is 3. Is 3. So this is a very important. So what is a cube root? So cube root means the number whose cube is equals to given number. The number whose cube equals to given number, or you can also say the cube root of a number a is that number which multiply by itself how many times? 3 times. Gives a. The cube root of a number a is that number which multiply by itself 3 times gives a. Example, like what is here? A multiply how many times? 3 times, and then give a cube, a cube, and then when with this number write in the symbol of the cube, so you can find the cube root of the given number. And you know in a square root I have explained you. So what is the symbol of the square root? This is symbol of the square root, and same symbol is the square root. Here we can apply, but one thing is different. Here is the index or power will be 3. Power will be 3. What was power there are? Power there are 2. Here will be 3. So this is 3 power, and you know what is symbol? This is known as a radical. Is known as a radical, and inside number of this symbol, inside the number of this symbol is known as a radicand. Is known as a radicand. If any number is here like a 27, so what then how we can read this number? Read as find the cube root. So what we can say this number? Find the cube root of 27. 27. So this is symbol of the cube root. This is you can also call the power or index. Power or index. 3 is the index or power. 27 is a radicand or base, and this root means this symbol is known as a radical. Is known as a radical. So this is a cube root, and how to find the cube root of a number? Same as like as a square root. Means जैसे हम square root find करते हैं by prime factorization method. There are the 2 methods, but here is only one method. What? Prime factorization method. So student, cube root means if a number you multiply by itself, how means the number whose cube is equal to the given number. Whose cube is equal to the given number. So what is the cube of 3? 27. And then 27 cube root is a 3. 27 cube root is a 3. Cube of 3, 27, and 27 cube root is a 3. So the number, which number? Here's the number is given 27. Question asking what is the cube root of 27. So which number cube of 27? This is cube of 3. 3. So 3 will be cube root of 27. मतलब ये क्या हुआ? 3 27 किसका क्यूब रूट है? किसका क्यूब है? सॉरी 27 3 का क्यूब है, तो 3 वही 3 इस 27 का क्या हो जाएगा? क्यूब रूट हो जाएगा. Now we take another example, cube root. So we can say like this 64. So what is the cube root of 64? So how we can write? We can write like as, and inside the 64 where we write 64 we write the inside of the symbol of the cube root, and you know what is symbol of cube root? This is symbol of the cube root. This is a radical and this is a radicand. Then 64. And how we can find the cube root of the 64? if you know, if you remember, so you can easily find the cube root of 64. So but if you don't know, so don't worry, I will explain how to find the cube root of a number. We find by the prime, we can find by the prime factorization method. Which method? By prime factorization method we find by the cube root of 64. So what is the prime factorization method? What is the prime factorization method? 64, you know, I think you know very well how to find the 232, then 216, then 28, then 24, then 22, then 21. First step, firstly we find the cube root. क्यूब रूट फाइंड करने का फर्स्ट स्टेप है, पहले आप जो नंबर है उसका प्राइम फैक्टर फाइंड करो. फर्स्टली वी फाइंड द प्राइम फैक्टर. सो फर्स्ट स्टेप प्राइम फैक्टर, then we make the group of 3 like number or factor. We make the group of 3 like factor. So first then we can write the inside this number 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2. How many 2? 1 2 3 4 5 6. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. Then we make the group. How many number of group? 3 number. And but same number. Group are made here. Now we write out, we take out which number? Group numbers. So which numbers group here? This is the first group 2. So we take the 2 out of this symbol, and then another number, another group. What is the group of this number? 2. Then again we take out the 2. Then we multiply by the taken out number. We multiply the taken out the number. So what is now here? Then 4. So 4 is the cube root of 64. So this is the method how we can find the cube root of any number. We can find by the prime factorization method. Another we take another examples, and you can say we can take the question from the exercise 4. Some questions here are, first is find the cube root of following numbers by prime factorization method, and which one is it? 125. First is the 125, and you know very well how we can find the 125. This is very easy. So 125. So how we can find the solution? So what is solution? Cube root of 125. Then we write the number. This number write inside the cube root symbol, and then we find the prime factor of the 125. So prime factor, you know, 25. This is prime factor of. Then we write the prime factor inside the symbol of radical and this factor. And you know what is second step? Second step, we make the group. We make the group of like factor, group of 3 number. This is the first group. Then take out the numbers from the radical. So what is the number here? 5. This is the cube root of 5, 25. This is the 5 is the cube root of 25. Or you can say the 5 cube. What is the 5 cube? 125. And what is the cube root of 125? Will be 5. अगर वो क्यूब रूट है परफेक्ट, तो वो दोनों क्यूब और क्यूब रूट से नंबर क्या होंगे? इक्वल्स होंगे. So this is about the cube root. Now we take another questions from the exercise 4, and we taken now this questions is like as a some fraction type question, and this is the like this question number. We take any questions in fraction like as a 64 upon, or you can take the 27 upon 64. 27 upon 64, same as like as a square root. So we can write in a radicals, inside the radicals, and then we find the prime factor of 27 first. So what is the prime factor of 27? 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3, and prime factor of 64, 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 4. But you know, but 4 multiplied by 4, how many 6 there are? 2 6 there. You can write also like as r 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, 1 2 3 4 5, and then 6, and then take out the what? Take out the group of same like factor of 3 numbers, then 3 here is a, and then 2 multiplied by 2, then 3 upon 4. So this is the cube root of 27 upon 64. Cube root of 27 upon 64. Now next we take another type example of cube root minus, like as a minus 729. So what is here? Here is given the minus 729. So how we find the cube root of negative number? So don't think about the negative, just you write the this sign out of the radicals. You can use the like this. So what is the solution? Solution will be minus, you can write out the side of the symbol and then cube root symbol. You know what is cube root symbol? This one, and then write the number inside the symbol, and then we find the cube root of 729. And you know what is the how to find the cube root of 729? By prime factorization method. By prime factorization method से हम find करेंगे. ये किससे divide होगा? 3 से. 3 2 जा, 3 4 जा, 3 3 जा. Then again 3 8 जा, 3 1 जा. Then 3 27. Then 3 9. Then 3 3. Then 3 1. This is all the prime factor of minus 729. Then 3. You write like as the not out of the radicals. This one. 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. How many times? How many times? 6 times. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Then you know steps. You know how we can. Then second step what? Group. So make the group of 3 number like factor. Then second group. So then take out the group numbers. One number. What is the group of number? 3. So 3. Then multiply by 3. हम firstly we find the prime factor. पहले हम prime factors बनाएंगे. फिर उसके बाद हम prime factor को write करेंगे. फिर next we make the group of 3 like factor means same number का 3 numbers का group बनाएंगे. उसके बाद हम जो ग्रुप्स में नंबर्स हैं उनको ग्रुप्स के नंबर्स को बाहर लेंगे. टेक आउट द ऑफ दिस सिंबल. नाउ दिस इज द 3 3 is 9. 3 3 is 9. So 9 is the cube root of 729. But what is here given? Here is given minus. So you can now we use the minus, and then answer will be minus 9. Minus 9. You know negative. I explained yesterday in my previous video. So what is the cube of negative number? Cube of negative number always will be negative. Always will be negative. So what is here? Cube negative numbers here. Negative numbers. So this इसका भी cube क्या होगा? Negative ही. Cube root इसका क्या होगा? Negative ही होगा. So this is 9. 9 is a cube root of minus 9 is a cube root of 729. So next. Now question is the next. What is the next question? We take the another example. Like as a 3375. 30,375. This is the next example of the cube root. How to find the cube root? We find by the prime factorization method. By prime factorization method. So we find the prime factor of this number 3375. Then this number we can write in a symbol, and then this number is divisible by which number? This number 3 or 5. So you can try to 3 3 1 1. Then 3 2 za. So 3 1 1 3 2 za 6 3 5 za. Is number divisible by 3? क्या number divisible है 3 से? You can check, or you can divide by 5. अगर divisible नहीं है तो 5 से divide कर सकते हो. तो 5 2 जा 10. Then again 5 2 जा 10. 5 5 जा. Then 5 4 जा 5 4 जा. Then 5 5s are, then 5 9s are, then 3 3s are, then 3 1s are. You can then write the prime factor of the number 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. 3 3 here is here. You can write that together. You can write it together. Then pair. A pair bana lo. We have a two pair of two numbers. Which one? 3 one pair, 5 one pair. Then we take out the pair number. What is the first pair number? 3. So 3 now take out the, and then what is the pair of the second number? 5. Then 5 take out. Now answer will be 15. Answer will be 15. So this was all about for today. So if I hope you understand a cube root, how to find the cube root, we can find easily. Just you find by the prime factorization method, and you know this is a cube root symbol, this is radical and this is a radicand, and this number is known as the index or power. Index or power. So students, so today's homework is to solve the question number SW, solve the question number 6, exercise 4, exercise 4, question number 6, and some questions are left, so I will explain in a next video. So don't worry, 3 4 5 is left, and 8 9 and 10 also. So I will explain the next in the next video. So today's homework is a question number 6. So student, attendance is very important. So you write your name and class section in a comment box. Thank you and take care.